Now, as the Latino population in Massachusetts continues to grow and the landscape of the Commonwealth continues to change, Latinos are definitely playing an increasingly important role in the state's economic and business development arenas. Now, one organization that is crucial to this shift is ALPFA Boston. Now, ALPFA Boston is the local chapter of the nation's largest, oldest, and most visible Latino professional organization, with 41 chapters and over 22,000 members, most of whom work for Fortune 500 companies. Now again, the Boston chapter, very proud, is one of ALPFA's largest in the country, with over 2,800 members here and more than 40 corporate partners, which I know are watching, especially our friends from Liberty Mutual Insurance, State Street Corporation, and TJX Companies. Greg Flores, thank you very much for supporting them. To tell us more, I'm not going to say anything about their 11th annual Executive Leadership Summit. We've invited ALPFA Boston's newly minted Chapter President, Migdalia Diaz. She is Priority Projects Manager and Technical Product Manager at Air Inc. And with her is Henry Rodriguez, not the baseball player, but the Vice President of Corporate Partnerships for ALPFA Boston. He is in his day job, he is a Senior Operations Manager at Brown Brothers Harriman, right?
Correct.
All right, good. But today we are ALPFA family, right?
Yes.
And are you ready? Are you pumped?
Yeah.
Are you pumped, Henry?
La familia.
All right, I'm going to try.
There we go. Why not, right?
We did it. All right. So let's start right off, because you're going to be very high profile, young lady.
I am.
You know, you're going to be here. I know you're coming to Urban Update. You are going to be probably on Yadira Novas' show and El Mundo and everything. How does it feel, and where do you see yourself taking this great chapter?
I mean, it feels great. It's exciting. You know, there's definitely a great team kind of on board. I'm starting to get to meet some of our corporate and media and strategic partners, and I'm impressed by how committed they are to our overall mission. We also have an amazing board of directors. I mean, they're so committed to our mission, and I'm really excited for what we're going to create over the next couple of years. I know ALPFA Boston has been amazing. You know, ALPFA Boston has taken huge strides in our mission to developing Latino leaders, but we're far from there. You know, there's a lot more development to do with our Latino leaders. There need to be more Latinos in corner offices, and we're not seeing that yet, and that's going to take some time. And part of that mission is, part of how we get there is, you know, we have to support all of our members at every stage of their career. Right. And to do that, we need to start engaging our corporate partners in different ways in order to give our members the opportunities to learn what they need, to get the coaching they need, to get the opportunities they need to climb the ladder. The other thing we need to do as an organization is really start looking at the younger members of our community and seeing how we get them to transition from high school to college. Because if we don't have that pipeline of Latinos coming up through the universities, then we can't really meet that goal of seeing all these Latinos in the corner offices. So.
Very well done. The whole vision done in about a minute. I congratulate you. That's great and very logical. And you give me a good segue, because one of the events and one of the ways is networking and kind of the access to these folks, kind of serving as the link between the corporate partners and the talent out there. So, and Henry, I'm excited because on the 20th, right, of November, correct, we've got the 11th annual summit, and this year is focusing on leadership, right?
Correct. And thank you very much for having us today, Alberto. And yes, we are on the 20th of November. We're going to have our signature event, which is our Executive Leadership Summit, titled Latino Leadership: A Driving Force in the Changing Face of Massachusetts.
Because every year there's a theme, right?
Every year there's a theme. This year we're focusing on the leadership within Massachusetts and how Latinos can better suit the state in the future. This event will be held on Wednesday, November 20th, in the Marriott Copley Hotel from 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. as you guys are seeing on screen. So we hope to see you guys there. And this year, before I continue, I wanted to give you a quick overview as to what the event is, what it entitles, some of our speakers, and again, give a thank you to our lead partners, Liberty Mutual Insurance, TJX Companies, and State Street Corporation.
You must work corporate partnerships.
That is correct. That is correct.
You were good. He was really good getting those guys.
I have to get the corporate partners out there. They are one of the reasons why we actually are able to run the chapters. Not only our lead sponsors, but also all our many sponsors, including my firm, Brown Brothers Harriman, as well.
Oh, he even got his firm in. He's good, man. And he was nervous. All right, so take me through what would someone who's for the first time, what do you expect when you walk into the ALPFA Leadership Summit?
Well, yeah, you're expecting a huge event. Again, this is our signature event of the year, so we expect around 500 attendees, 500 guests from all sorts of different industries. We have multiple different tracks in ALPFA. We have our healthcare track, our law track, we have our Women of ALPFA, our investments tracks. So you're going to get representatives from all these firms and institutions in the greater Boston area. So as far as networking goes, we have a great networking forum for everyone who wants to attend. You get to meet some senior high-level executives from different institutions. You get to network with mid to seasoned professionals as well. So there's a little bit for everyone.
Yeah. You know what I'm very impressed. Every year you have great speakers. This year you've got some of my friends. And when I say friends, very, very well known. We've got, one of them is Ralph De La Torre.
Correct.
Right? CEO and president of Stewart.
Stewart Healthcare Systems, correct?
Yvonne Garcia, Alpha National president. So the president, Alpha National, is from Boston, and she'll be there. Help me out here. We've got U.S. Attorney Carmen Ortiz, one of my favorites.
Correct.
She's awesome. So you've got, and we've got one more,
Gabriel
right?
Gomez.
Gabriel Gomez, who's a good friend as well, who ran for Senate, first Latino to that. So for those who want to learn more about our community at a very high level, this is a perfect event to go network and hear some amazing people who've had some amazing journeys, right?
Absolutely.
Excellent, excellent. Good. I'm psyched. I'm looking forward to it. And then of course there's another part to it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to let you kind of handle that part.
Right. So every year at this summit, we recognize 3 leaders that have had a significant impact in our Alpha mission, in diversity and inclusion, and in the community. And so we have 3 awards, one of which is a Lifetime Achievement Award, which is presented to an Alpha member who has demonstrated commitment to our organization through a long-term service of at least 8 years or more. And this year, that's being awarded to Renee Harking.
I know, Renee, yes.
Yeah, so Renee is a senior portfolio manager at BNY, and until October, he was the president of Alpha Boston.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to see him get this award. We also have a Diversity Leadership and Service Award, which is presented to an individual in recognition of their commitment to recruit, retain, and develop Alpha members and partners and in our community. And the person who's getting that this year is Robert
Rivers. Bob Rivers,
yeah.
Eastern Bank,
Yes.
President of Eastern Bank.
Yes.
He deserves it. He's
Yes.
everywhere. He's supporting not just Alpha, but the communities across the state. So Bob, I commend you for that one. Good
Yes,
one, good
absolutely.
one. The third one, I'm
And
not too sure.
Well, the third
I'm
one
not too sure.
is an Excellence in Service to the Community Award, which is in recognition of someone who has demonstrated exceptional commitment and dedication to serving
Exceptional,
our community.
right?
Exceptional.
Exceptional, right?
Exceptional, absolutely.
Okay, so who's that?
It's going to this very shady guy named Alberto.
Don't talk about my dad. Oh, is it my dad or me? Yeah.
No, honestly, we're really, we really just I wanted to thank you in person for what you continue to do for our community, and I'm really excited to see you get this.
I'm
award.
excited because the nature of the award. It's you guys. We're all family. I mean, this is a very close-knit community, and like I said, the speakers are going to be us. I think this is going to be an incredible, incredible, incredible event.
Absolutely.
All right. So again, we're going to remind folks that is on the 20th, Wednesday. Get there around 5:30, right?
Yes.
We're going to put the information up again. Make sure you go this year. You go to the Marriott Copley.
Marriott Copley, correct. 5:30, 9:30. And if you're interested in learning more about Alpha Boston, please visit our website, www.alphaboston.org. Should be placed underneath as well. There's many different opportunities, all different tracks. You can explore what we have to offer and what we're doing to change the Latino landscape in the state of Massachusetts.
This is awesome and this was the gentleman who was nervous. He's going to take my job tomorrow. He can host Urban Update tomorrow. Well, not Urban. Byron will get upset, but he can take over Revista. Listen, I wish you all the best
Thank you.
in your endeavors as president. And you, my friend, keep up the good work.
Muchas
all right,
gracias.
Henry?
Thank you very much.
Excelente.